Welcome back to the VTuber News. This is Salvi, the one who resides on the right side of your screen most of the time, and I'm here now just to remind you guys that I do have a goal for, at the very least, until my birthday in June. I would love to be able to reach 20k subscribers, so if you could please subscribe and continue to watch these videos whenever you have a chance, I would really appreciate it. Just a small reminder, of course, and do enjoy the rest of the video. Cover Corporation is the main agency above, the main corporate ladder above in Hololive Productions. They are the ones who control Hololive Productions, and Hololive Productions, of course, has all of Hololive, EN, ID, JP, Device, etc., and all of HoloStars, EN, and JP. Why we're talking about them today is because recently they did an announcement. Cover Corporation's new project, MekPark, has launched. Please check the details below. They have started a VTuber Academy type of thing, a VTuber training ground, and this is their first group, their first two groups that are there. Trainee silhouettes are currently being revealed on the special site. Trainees are scheduled to start activities sequentially. So they are going to be people who usually have no experience in anything, and here are the two. Akrora and Unit B is pre-debut. Akrora is going to be the main one that's starting out. The new project units coming soon. Their main thing is here. If Hololive talent are shining stars, MekPark trainees are those who stand beside, support, and help shape. So yeah, these are people who want to be a part of Hololive maybe in the future. And it's basically like a training academy. Nijisanji does that with VTA for them. And they're starting MekPark on the cover side to make a pipeline to making new artists, new people, and things like that. And moving on to possibly different projects. We're going here with Chris, the Holo Pro Sim, says, by the looks of it, Cover opens some sort of academy for people who have zero experience but want to become a VTuber star, like how any color has VTA, like I mentioned before. Training people to become VTubers. They have 2 years to gain fame, and if successful, they could become the next Holo members. And this might be the new way that they do things. It could be the new way that they do things. It could just be a side project to see if this works out better than what they currently do. We will see how it goes. Group consists of 3 VTubers and a director who assume will be their manager. Also, they will be receiving fixed salaries during their 2-year contract, so their income won't be decided by super chats, in case you're wondering how these groups will make money. Because it is a huge risk that people take, including Cover. I mean, Cover takes a huge risk in general when they do these things. But the people in the agency, if they are doing training and it is, intensive, then they do need some sort of income. I guarantee you that the people who are investors are not going to like this, but Cover is at least trying to cover the people properly. We go here, not sure how Cover should be doing this when they can't support the professional talent properly. I feel they should be working on communication and improving management before they try to train talents. If the manager is from Cover, then sure, but apparently the manager is also part of the training process, so I guess this is a way to make a group of VTubers who can form professional bonds with their manager during 2 years of training together. So yeah, this seems to be training both the managers and training the VTubers as well. And how VTA will work. Many current Niji lives from VTA. 2 years is a lot of time, to be fair. But what if a trainee don't make the cut and gathered enough cult following and has won the hearts of both fans and fellow talents? What then? What's what I'm troubled by? Well, if they won if they won the fans and they have a cult following, they have people supporting them, I doubt Hololive is going to cut them. They may not meet if they meet metrics that matter for companies like them, which is money and things like that, then they will not be cut. I guarantee you they will not be cut. So that is one thing that people shouldn't worry about. Applying, but then when accepted, it goes to job training and finally expectations. Met, they move towards the main roster in Hololive for their official debut. This looks like right now it is just JP, so it's not EN. From the looks of it, it is primarily JP, since it is done through Cover. It's not done through any EN stuff, and it seems to be primarily on JP when it comes to things here. If it comes to the YouTube channels there. Ooh, subliminal messaging. Follow the squirrel. Subscribe to the squirrel. This is not a psyop. This is just me being a dumbass. Ooh, subscribe. Kou Mariya was a female English language VTuber from V4Mirai. She's still a VTuber, at least at heart. She did retire on 10/10/2025 as in graduation from V4Mirai. She was part of their Pedalite group in his Monomone, Yayaguri, and Biscotti. And of course, some of them, like Biscotti's gone as well. V4Mirai is an agency that's still continuing on. It is under the Brave Group umbrella, from what I understand. And today we actually have something positive from Brave Group. As you know, I will criticize the company for the negative things they do, but I will also praise them for the positive things that they do. I am not just a hater of everybody. I'm not a hater of everybody, period. I just criticize where criticism is due. So today we're talking about a positive thing that they've done. They didn't have to do this, but they did it anyways. So hello classmates and kohai. After additional discussions, our team would like to share that ownership of Mariya's IP, that's Kou Mariya, who I just spoke about, the channel and assets have been transferred to her care. We wish her success on her endeavors as an independent creator. Regarding inquiries about this matter, it's been about 8 months since she graduated. And it did take them a bit to go through all this process to do everything that they're doing right here, but at least they have it done. Regarding inquiries about this matter, please refrain from sending questions to V4Mirai Talents via social media, live stream comments, or any other platforms. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Take a look at here. Hello classmates and kohai. After additional discussions, our team would like to share the ownership of Mariya's IP, channel, and assets have been transferred into her care. We wish her success on her endeavors as an independent creator. Regarding inquiries about this matter, please refrain from sending questions to V4Mirai Talents via social media, live stream comments, or any other platforms. Thank you for your patience and understanding. And down here, a lot of people say it's extremely cool of V4Mirai. It took a while, but I will always support when a company makes a decision to return an IP. Let's not flame companies as they make talent supporting decisions like this. And as mentioned recently with a piece in one of my videos, a lot of people don't watch my videos. That's why I put here when it's done like on live streams and such. Where I talked about a nijisanji COO, the chief operating officer, mentioning why large agencies don't give IPs back because it gets added, it gets a monetary value put on it when it comes to the tax people. When it's a smaller agency, they can put smaller numbers on it, and then that's way the valuations can make it so that there's less taxing. Either way, very glad that they got this done. Big congratulations to Kou Mariya, and like I said, I am surprised that they did it, but I'm very glad that V4Mirai and Brave Group did this. Salvi here, a day after I go and talk about the Kou Mariya thing. I didn't realize that I forgot to go and mention that there are a little bit of things that people were saying here. Let's go and talk a little bit. They said that she was willing to talk to them and still trying to find a win-win situation. I think the thing is, Mariya wanted to leave and wanted to take her IP with her because it was her original IP. If you remember correctly, when it happened, she became Emiliya Fell after this. It was her original IP. If I'm not mistaken, she became Emiliya Fell after the situation where she, there was a big stink about it. It was originally her IP. She took it to the agency, and then she ended up leaving, or the issue that happened. And she brought it with her to Brave Group. Brave Group was refusing to consider the uniqueness of her situation, wanted to treat all of her talents equally, even though Mariya was the one who brought her IP with her when she started. Then it seems like a frustrated Mariya told Brave that it would be difficult to continue further discussions without some flexibility on Brave's end, and some dummy at Brave took that as Mariya's quitting, till they surprised terminated her and locked her out of all of her old accounts. So remember, that did happen. She get locked out of her accounts. It was kind of a surprise situation there. Everyone, including myself, didn't like it. So then she created Emiliya and moved on with her life, and while continuing to try and talk some sense into Brave, and then Brave finally realized that the position that they had taken did them no good, so they reconsidered. Part of me is mad that it took them so long, but part of me is glad that they can reconsider. Brave Group is surprisingly cool sometimes. This move definitely restores a lot of my faith in them. Yeah, I think they went back and they were like, you know what, we really messed up on this situation. We really messed up on this situation. Let's get this fixed. Let's get this going. Let's get it back to her. Let's buy Tomaru, Compsaurus, and Granite as well. Obviously, the IP should have been given to her from the start, but the fact that a VTuber agency of all things actually gave the IP back in the first place is insane. For our VTuber agency, either you get the IP after leaving, or you don't. This is the first from what I can remember. She created the IP before she joined the agency, so yeah. Fuyo Cloverfield also got to keep her IP after leaving, though she did the split revenue with the company. Yes, a lot of people did split revenue with the company. Same thing with Bryn and others. Bryn Penrose. So yeah, other people did get it back. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a takes from the community. I forgot to do that when I originally did the whole part a day ago. I originally recorded the part on the 7th, and I forgot to do this, so I did it right now. Twitch is a service that used to be called Justin.tv. It's a streaming service. I stream on it. A lot of other people stream on it. A lot of people are, having fun there. But there's also the negative side of a lot of people viewbotting. It is a known problem inside of Twitch. It is a known problem inside of the whole thing. Twitch does do what they can, at least allegedly, what they can to do the viewbotting thing, to stop the viewbotting thing. But, they can't really do much. And the viewbotting stuff that they did does affect smaller channels like myself, because lurkers are seen as viewbots. I don't viewbot, as obviously if I viewbotted, I would at least try to have 100 people on my stream. But I usually have like 4, 5, 6. So, but even then, it'll drop to 1 or whatever when people just don't chat. So that's one of the things that happens on my side. Twitch is launching new enforcement on channels where it detects persistent viewbotting. Those channels will be subject to a CCV cap for a fixed period and will receive a notice of enforcement from Twitch. Read the full update on the from the CEO here. And this is tiny as hell, so I'm not going to show it here. Here we go. For whatever reason, that ended up being tiny as hell. This is better here. Note for our work at Combat Viewbotting and CEO Dan Clancy. Been a lot of discussions lately on viewbotting. Viewbotting is bad for our business. We don't benefit from it. We believe it harms the creator ecosystem overall. However, effectively combating viewbotting is challenging as we deploy updates to our real-time detection algorithms. Viewbotting companies quickly respond with updates to avoid detection. Also, our detection systems must be precise to ensure that legitimate viewers are appropriately counted. Today, we're introducing a new enforcement type that we plan to roll out over the next few weeks. For channels identified as persistently viewbotting, we will apply a cap to streamer CCV for a fixed period of time on all of the Twitch surfaces. The cap will be based on historical data regarding the creator's non-viewbotted traffic. Repeated violations will result in longer penalties. Streamers will be notified when the enforcement is applied, along with the duration of the penalty, and can appeal through the appeals portal. While streamers will be notified, we will not make a follow-on announcement when we begin issuing these enforcements, and we will not publicly share details about when and where the enforcements are applied. Fortunately, providing details simply makes it easier for companies to work around our interventions. We believe this approach will help us make meaningful progress against viewbotting. We continue to refine our systems and blah, blah, blah. So they continue doing that. We will see how that goes in the end of the day. And that is, of course, something through Twitch. Down here it says, my biggest concern is a random viewer viewbots a streamer. How can the streamer prove their innocence? So this might be a reason why my real account sometimes gets banned, because when I raid out and go to sleep, my second PC stays on and follows all the raids on my own. Or am I wrong? By the way, it's a serious question. I'm curious how many people would get hit by this innocently. Yeah, that's the thing. For everybody who is actually viewbotting and deserves to be hit by this, there are people who are not viewbotting who will be hit by this because the algorithms can be strange. Anyone can bot anyone acting solely based on viewbot identified marker, and punishing that creator could and will certainly punish people not at fault. That's another thing. There are such a thing as people viewbotting for malicious reasons. There are things of fans viewbotting you in order to, get you a little bit more reach or viewership or whatever. And either way, I think they're damned if they do, damned if they don't. In this case, I will say that Twitch, if they did nothing, people will be like, why aren't you doing anything? And when they do something and it goes wrong, then of course people are going to be angry, rightfully so. But it's a wait and see attitude with this one. Just want to give you guys an update on the whole situation. She is graduating as we go to Meeta Osita from VTuber affiliated with VNU's third generation Oracle with Maeve Kaigiri, Eko Laina, Sion Hart, and Suri Solari. She did join the agency in 2023, and she has made an announcement, a big announcement that says, the white background and black text on a white background. We all know that this type of announcement is going to be that, and it is going to be an announcement. Since she hasn't said to not show it, I'm going to show a little bit of this. I'm not going to show all of it. If she gets emotional, I'm going to skip past it, because that emotion is meant for her community, not to be put on here. But let's see what this conversation is about on this channel here.
Hold on. I'm Meeta Osita, VNU's one and only bewitching witch, proud owner of Meeta Osita's Witch Star. I'm part of the unit Sugar Spin. My magic will make your head spin. Ooh, okay.
She sounds very nervous. I think this is less emotional and more nervous.
Oh my gosh, oh my god, so many hearts. Where are you people coming from? Oh my, but when I began, it really hits differently. Zooey mama. All right, y'all, let's what do you guys think? Like, honestly, what's the vibe? Paper out. Oh. Ooh, okay, here we go.
Yeah, she's very nervous. She's very nervous about this.
All right. Ooh, ha, ooh, ha. For any, oh, so sorry. I'm gonna hide Supa in 2003 in Gen 3 Oracle. I was absolutely clueless to this whole new world. Thanks to my friends, family, and of course, my dear customers, I took my first step into being a VTuber. Did I say 2003? I'm sorry, 2023. Oh, I'm so nervous. Ooh, oh my god, I'm shaking.
Yeah, you can tell she's shaking.
Getting an actual chair for my desk, from having a gaming laptop to a PC. I definitely have grown in so many ways. Ooh. My first international and first solo trip was to VNU headquarters in South Korea. Alas, it is time for this witch to close her witch store. Saturday, June 27th, 2026. I will remain affiliated with VNU Entertainment. This means I may appear in projects that were planned prior to my departure, or even hear my voice in a collaborative work. My streaming and social media activity will cease. That's YouTube and Twitter. My channel and Twitter page will remain up as I hold each of my memories with you close to my heart.
So that is the main part that I want to do, and of course she's going to get very emotional. I'm pretty sure she was already kind of emotional. I'm sorry for skipping through. Like I said, I do not want to be the type to take advantage of emotions in these situations, and it is a very emotional thing that she's sharing with her community. She doesn't have, at the time of recording this, she doesn't have an actual full announcement out. That is why you're seeing me doing it this way. She's going to be leaving on June 27th. She's going to still be affiliated with VNU, as she said before. Her channels will not be scrubbed because the affiliation is still going to be there, which means that it's kind of the same way the Hololive affiliation goes. Sometimes they'll be there for special events. They'll be there if they're invited to a special event, singing, etc., or being a voice in something, in a collaborative work, a voice in, a VA in any type of thing that they're going to be doing there, whether it be as an announcer or whatever. So she's still going to be there. June 27th is when she's going to stop her streaming activities and stop everything on Twitter. Everything is going to be able to be archived. It is going to be remaining up, and I wish her well in moving forward. It does mean a lot to them for you to show them their support, to show them support while you still can. So please go and give her lots of love on this announcement video, as well as any other announcement she makes on her Twitter. And this is Editor Salvi coming after the fact with the VNU official VTuber agency announcement that was done at 7 p.m. after I had done, the video that you just saw. And it says, regarding the conclusion of Meeta Osita's channel activities, and it says Meeta Osita, member of VNU's Sugar Spin, will conclude all of her activities on June 27, 2026. This includes regular activities such as YouTube live streams, uploads, social media, things like that. I'd like to thank Meeta for the year she spent with us, along with the dedication to running beloved Witch Store. While it has come time for her to close up shop in pursuit of new adventures, the memories she's made will forever remain. To personally deliver her news to her fans, Meeta has made the announcement in the live stream prior to a written statement. Though her channel activity has come to a close, Meeta Osita will remain affiliated with VNU. She will make special appearances in VNU content such as VNU Universe and other related projects following her departure. To ensure that all her fans can support can be counted towards her earnings, Meeta's channel memberships will be turned off 1 month after a final live stream. Any membership renewals paid after a final live stream will be refunded automatically by YouTube. Acceptance of fan letters will be closed after July 27th. We sincerely thank Meeta for everything that she's done. And the way people have responded to this is simply, it's like, buy Sugar Spin with a stupid idea anyways, whatever. Take your stupid spin and get out of my house. Moria VNU, as well as says Meeta, cheering for you whenever you go. With that, the entire gen has officially been retired. Wishing all 5 of them the best wherever they go and their future endeavors. This one is a joke, of course. The Moria VNU thing is a joke. But yeah, a lot of people are giving Meeta love, and other people are, of course, sad that she's going to be leaving. That's what I wanted to give you guys as a bit of an update on the whole thing. She is hitting the big time. She is going to Hollywood in the way that she is having this big announcement here. We're talking about Laimu, an independent English-speaking VTuber who debuted on September 2nd of 2021. And we are taking a look at this announcement here. I'm beyond thrilled to tell you that I am joining WME. I am so excited to work with them on new projects and cool stuff to bring to you all. I've been streaming for a long time, but I've only recently took the leap of VTubing and everything that comes with it. I discovered the whole new world a few short years ago, and I've so much more to learn. I'm going to keep striving to reach higher and higher. Thank you all so much for supporting me. I couldn't have made it this far without all of you, and I'm so grateful that you all chose to watch me after all this time. Can't wait to show you what comes next. Matara Kan, another member of WME. She is someone who also joined WME a while back when she was in VShojo. It says, welcome to the best team ever. You deserve the world. And I know at Raikkonoa and WME can Raikkonoa can make that happen for you. Also, this means the return of wife, ex-wife collabs. Thank you, my beautiful content wife. It's a year of us. And what is WME? WME is a big talent management agency of Hollywood. They have big stars under their umbrella. As you can see here, they have their whole big thing here is, you have fashion shows, different contents. It represents the world's greatest artists when it comes to these types of things here. WME agency is the regional advocate for world's most artists. All these artists that you see here, all of the artists that you see here are the ones that are under WME. Hollywood artists. And it's great to see that some VTubers are under there as well. Of course, they take their cut, they do all that kind of stuff. It's not a VTuber agency. It is managing the talents to give them good opportunities. And I'm glad that she's getting this. She has some positive news. HAATO is a female Japanese-speaking VTuber from Hololive's first generation. This gets out of first generation with Yozora Mel, Aki Rosenthal, Natsuno Matsuri, and Shirakami Fubuki, Fubuki is also part of HoloGamers, but that's beside the point. She had been on a health hiatus because she was on a mental health hiatus. She had a bit of a mental health crisis on stream. And that video is luckily no longer existing, but she had a bit of a mental health crisis on stream. She took some time off. She's better now, working with her doctors, Hololive, and her family. She is coming back slowly, and we have some positive things here with that. Just want to give you a bit of a background on the whole situation with HAATO, and she is having a new costume. The new costume reveal video for HAATO has been decided to premiere on her personal YouTube channel. Release date and time is on May 14th. So it is the week of May 14th, which is, depending on when you're seeing this, anywhere from 5 to 7 days, depending on when you see this, away from when we're doing this. Premiere channel will be on HAATO's original channel here, which is Haachama's channel as well, named Haachama. She's been doing, recently she has had vlogs coming out, one from the Philippines, one from in Japan. She's slowly, as I mentioned, been bringing things up, like a week in, a week here, slowly been bringing things back in cooperation with her team. And I'm very, very glad to show you guys that, yes, she's also going to be getting a new outfit.
Where did it fucking go? Why are the concave dots inverted? I'm having a schizophrenic episode. I have oil on my hands. Things are going great. Things are going great. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, there's oil! Okay, if I drop the screw inside the fucking engine block again, I just kill myself. Bro, it doesn't. Bro, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna drink this fucking engine oil if you don't shut up. Don't fall into the engine block. 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 Don't fall. Oh, thank god. Woo, we're making good progress. Bro, get on the fucking crankshaft, bro. Get on the crankshaft. It's right.
Oh, here we have in Exhibit 1, we have a pink yabbit fighting about putting things on the shaft, making sure things get on the shaft nice and lubed up. Look, I don't write these things. These things write themselves. What can I say? We're here looking at someone on YouTube, on a YouTube live stream, putting things on a shaft, assembling it, and making sure the shaft spins nice and freely and it's fully lubed up. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.